Red alert. Red alert.
The following demotivational poster shows a person holding their lower back, perhaps in pain, with religion as the title. And I'm going to try to guess the punchline here. Are they saying religion is like the backbone of society? Is it saying more people need to get the back to religion? Does it say that religious people need to put their back into working harder? Okay, I'll stop. It instead says that religion is like your coccyx. It may have played a crucial role for our ancestors, but these days you can just ignore it. Every once in a while, though, it becomes an enormous pain in the butt. I see what you did there. But does this picture actually pertain to the coccyx? Yes, the coccyx is a part of the vertebrae column, but it is positioned below the waist, which has been cropped out of this image. Mistakenly? Purposefully? Who knows? But what is known is that someone who is having pain with their coccyx wouldn't be grasping their lower back as much as they would be grasping below the waist, as the pain in the ass punchline indicates. Now perhaps I'm being too picky. After all, finding stock imagery of someone grasping their butt in pain is harder to find on a Google image search. That is, unless you turn off the safe search, and then you'll get... Oh my god, my eyes, oh no. While I try to erase those images from my mind, let's move forward. The claim that the coccyx played a crucial role for our ancestors pertains to the belief that the tail-like structure of the coccyx is an evolutionary leftover of the human tail, hence why the coccyx is often referred to as the tailbone and considered a vestigial appendage. But even this claim is debatable because the claim is indicating that the coccyx is no longer useful or with lesser function than it originally had. But the coccyx is very useful. The coccyx is an anchoring point for many muscles. The levatorani muscle group, for example, attaches to the coccyx and plays a very important role for supporting the pelvic floor and maintaining fecal continence. Other muscles that anchor to the coccyx are the name I can't pronounce, used for support of the anus and gluteus maximus, which facilitates a wide range of body movement from the waist down. Without the coccyx, many of these muscles are easily herniated. Furthermore, one could go on to argue that this may have always been the purpose for the coccyx and that the claim of its past use as a tail is merely superficial. Dr. David Menton, Associate Professor Emeritus of Anatomy at Washington University School of Medicine, writes, "The coccyx is commonly called the tailbone because of its superficial similarity to a tail. The coccyx does occupy the same relative position at the end of our vertebral column as does the tail in tailed primates, but then where else would it be? The vertebral column is a linear row of bones that supports the head at one end, and the other end must end somewhere. So if the coccyx still supports important functions within the body, a role it may have always played, then it is appropriate to conclude that this bone structure may not be vestigial at all. To claim it is vestigial is merely speculation, and based off the message from this demotivational poster, now knowing what the coccyx really does, this image is actually saying that religion still serves a purpose that is relevant today. Thank you for watching, and feel free to comment with your opinions on the subject. If you like my work, please be sure to share or like my video and check out some of my other short movies. Most importantly, if you have a cartoon or meme you want rebutted, be sure to email me at redrebuttal@gmail.com.